パイレーツか。16。16。あれ。16はどれや。これか。
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the game's great sluggers, McCutchen and Rizzo, are next on the show. John Lackey will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, his batting average against this year is under 250. He's really had his way with the offense.
Mike McDonald makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Pittsburgh, first baseman, number 84.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, one-year-old ball clubs, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Hit in the air out to center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over 550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
At the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Lackey looks in. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Our temperature, not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Full count. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and he'll do it again.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, this team has committed the fewest errors in the National League. They're fundamentally sound, and anytime there's a routine ball hit, that's as good as an out. Can't wait to watch him here.
Jason Rogers gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
This is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
You know, good hitters in this situation, when you're down in the count, they tend to try to go the other way. We'll see if he does that right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. And that ends the inning. So a 1-2-3 first for John Lackey. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Francisco Liriano, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s. Looking to continue that trend here in this one.
Jason Hayward comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Jason Hayward.
オールスターか。
Line to right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, things are looking up for these guys to start the ball game. They get a 1-2-3 top half. And now, leadoff single here in the home half, off to a great start.
Dexter Fowler will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a hard liner to short. And that may have been a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category.
Yep, he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well, guys.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, and it's painfully obvious to say, but if they can't score any runs, their woes are just going to continue. They were shut out in the loss yesterday, so what they really need is to put a few runs on the board early on and let their pitchers work with the lead for once.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose the location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work at corner. Not
いや
just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike.
伸びる
Can't
伸
be a
びる。
giveaway here.
Polanco is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's a serious contributor in this lineup, and he's having a really nice season so far. Top 5 in the National League and slugging at the moment, so he could very well end up being a key player in this ballgame.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. He
Oh,
got him,
shut that
and
up.
it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
First delivery to him on the way. Jorge Soler is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. To short. Scooped up.
Oh,
And a flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Starling Marte stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. Lackey gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's a ball.
Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
One ball.
Yeah,
Two
that's
strikes.
the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Here comes Soler. He's there and towards the first out.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Into the box now, Fisher Asuncion. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there. There are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Chris Stewart will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Hit hard to short, gloved by Russell. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A strong inning that time out of John Lackey. It remains 0-0. Ben Zobrist strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Hit to short. To his left, Rodriguez. And taken in out there for the first out.
Batting 7, the shortstop.
And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Addison Russell will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Into the windup and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he's gotten away here early with leaving some of these pitches out over the middle of the plate, especially to start some of these at-bats.
Ball that's outside.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Asuncion is up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8, pitcher, John Lackey.
Standing in, John Lackey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Little and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Wrigley for the start of the third as we get a nice look at downtown from high above Lakeshore Drive. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Lackey's ready. First pitch on the way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Fowler at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, well, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Gregory Polanco will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home are much better once he gets out on the road. Out in front of it, strike one. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ball 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2-2 count. Here it comes. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Junboard さん、おはようございます。
Making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 47.
The pitcher, Francisco Liriano.
久しぶりの16ですね。
So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
あれこれピッチャー。
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and
ピ
here's
ッチャ
another
ー
call
か。
that goes against him on the mound.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Now batting,
Mike
まさかのダブル
got a
プレー。
second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And this is taken
きっ
outside
ちり
for
サー
ball
ド
one.
投げてき
And
ま
that's
すね。
where, if I'm pitching, I'd just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
いやー、ついに明日、ストリートファイター発売ですね。ディアブロもなんか、高いやつやったら、明日からできるみたいですよね。
It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Jason Hayward will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
It's great when he gets out there and get things going like he did. Really gets the rest of the team involved.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
ああ、そうなんすか。朝8時なんすか。0時じゃないんす
ね。Misses ball 2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row.
でもあれも、海外のメタスコ、メタなんとかいうのあれ、めちゃくちゃ評判いいですね。メタスコアっていうんですか、あれ。まあでもやっぱ初めはでもあれちゃいます。サーバー混み合ってなんか、入るのが大変かもしれんですね。みんなガーッとやるから、入るのにだいぶかかるかもしれないですね。
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Pretty clear the play.
まあでもあれはあれで、かなり売れそうですね。
Got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. The pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Fowler around second. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's how you can get a triple at Wrigley Field. 353 down that right field line. He almost gets to second base before the ball's even fielded, and then he just cruises all the way into third with an easy 3-bagger.
Anthony Rizzo is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with.
1点は取られたか。
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that one-out triple. And the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very
まあでもストリートファイターもかなり評判はいいみたいですね。
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Sean Rodriguez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
多分おるでしょうね。
Lackey steps into the windup. First pitch on its way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one.
自分ももうダウンロード版予約したんですけどね。
Smokes this one into deep center field. Fowler going back on it.
あら、そのまま入った。
Wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
Well, there are curveballs that have some pretty good bite to them, and then there's some hangers. And this, folks, well, this is a hanger. Well, you can see his eyes light up on that one. That's a mistake pitch if I've ever seen one.
Up next for
Into the box, Jason Rogers.
Jason Rogers.
As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder.
Starling Marte digs in with one run in and one gone in the inning.
あとはね、今日発売になったループ8がどういう評価になるかですよね。
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
マーベラスから発売されてるんですけど。
You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
あれなんか、ロープレーっぽいような感じですけどね。けどなんか、アドベンチャーっぽくもあるんですよね。何回もなんか、繰り返すとかで書いてましたけど。
And there's the fastball from Lackey, 0-1.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very well.
でもなんか特殊なシステム導入して、キャラのなんか反応が変わってなんか新鮮やとか言ってましたけど。
A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away.
シナリオがなんかガンパレードマーチのシナリオライターが担当してるらしいんですけど。
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
なんかジュブナイル RPG っていう感じらしいです。選択で変化する RPG。独自のなんかエモーショナル AI システム導入らしいですよ。
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
なんか日常パートと非日常パートを繰り返して、なんか1983年の8月の1ヶ月を過ごすらしいですよ。
And this is just off the outside corner, ball two.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
ではあんまりなんか話題になってないというか、注目されてるような感じでもないんですけど。
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
なんか、一応なんか敵みたいなのはおるみたいですけどね。毛貝と対決するために、読み平坂と呼ばれる男女に挑むことになるって書いてます。まあ、そのなんか、人間関係で強さが決まるみたいですね。
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That's a nice comeback.
読み平坂ってまた。
He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
まあ値段はなんか5980円ですけどね。
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out to right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Mm. 音楽があれですね、逆転裁判のシリーズ担当してる人みたいですよね。
The windup and the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much.
キャラクターデザインがソードアートオンラインの足立さんって人みたいですよね。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 2-1. Chris Stewart heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
WBY。映画かアニメだったような気がする。
On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Rizzo is there to put this one away, and it's a very quick out to start the fifth. Andrew McCutcheon stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
あ、格ゲーですか、これ。
2-0.
And on 2-0, this
Ah,
is where he's
5
the most
月
dangerous up there.
25 日。
I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant
いや、
hack.
確
2-0
認
no
じゃな
matter
いんです
where
よ。
that
これ
pitch
ちゃい
was.
ますね。
DK, I know you never
2D
did
プ
that.
ロダクションか。
Not me. Maybe
あ、
once.
これもなんか値段
And he
が
finds a fastball
4000
now
円
for
ち
a
ょっと
called
なんで
strike
すよ。
two.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball
RWBY
hitter.
アローフェルっていうか。あー。まあ、手頃っちゃ手頃ですよね。
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. And that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a
あ、
one-out
プレ
double.
ステ5
The way their starters throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
あー、でもなんかそれの関連のゲームは去年出てるんですよ。これ対戦型格闘ゲームって書い
For
てある。
McCutcheon, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
And he doesn't want to give in here, even on a 1-2 count. Not with the base open and the pitcher on deck.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Swing and a missing curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Showtrack. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now, the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
アークシステムワークス、世界的に人気を誇る。あー、もともとアニメなんだ、これ。
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Montero's
あ
got it.
とは満島の新作も、満島のあれ。
And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
McDonald.
Mike McDonald digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Lackey comes set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate.
そういや、なんか最近話題になってる
He got him. And
携帯ゲーム機えらい注目されてますね。
Pirates strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1.
ASUS が出してる携帯型 PC の
home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ball game to this point.
本体なんですけど、なんかかなり注目されてますね。
I think
チ
that's
ー
a
ムデッ
credit to
クよ
that
り
man
え
out
えん
there
ちゃう
on the
かと
mound.
か言われて
He's
ますけ
cut
ど、
right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
値段が10万円らしいです。上位モデルが。
Ready with the first
安い
pitch.
の
Here
で
it
も
comes.
約9万円ぐらいしま
And
す。
right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the
か
inning
なり
here.
でも
0-1.
レビューの
Well, he's
評
thrown a first
価
pitch
高
strike
い
to
ですね、
about
これ。
60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage.
値
He's
段
right
は
in the
まあ
middle
しま
innings
すけ
right now.
ど、まあ、専門家的にはなんか、かなり値段安いとか言ってますよね。
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
しかもなんかゲームパスも3ヶ月利用券がついてるらしいですね、これ。まあ、軽いし、
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the
かなり
fourth.
性能はええみたいですね。
And this is a two-seam fastball with a little bit of life to it. I mean, they'll often run east to west or vice versa depending on the pitcher's handedness. He just had no answer.
まあ結構こういう携帯ゲーム機のね、PC のあれよう出てますよね。いろんなメーカーから。
Miguel Montero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball
結
one.
構だから、買う人はおるんでしょうね。こんだけいろんなとこ出すってこ
Bases
と
are
は。
empty, one man out. And the fastball
い
hitting
や、しかもいろ
93 on
ん
the
なあ
guy.
れ
It's
が
1-1.
落とせるみたいだから、かなり
You're usually only
マ
going
ル
to
チ
get
に
one
出
pitch
て
to
るみ
hit
た
in
いで
that
すね。
bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
モニターにつないでもできるとか書いてますけど、完全にもうスイッチみたいになってますけどね。
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
こういうのはほんま多いですね。
Grounded to short. Rodriguez ranges to his left. Throw on to first, two gone.
見た目のなんかデザインもかっこいいですね。なんか
Jason Hayward will stand in now. He singled
しか
and struck out
も
in two trips.
指紋センサーが入ってるらしいですね。まあ、エピックゲームとか、他のアプリもいろいろ入っとってかなり便利やみたいな書いてますけど。
Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is after it. And the inning is over. Looks like Liriano's got it working now as he holds on to a 2-1 advantage. Sean Rodriguez makes his way to the box to lead us off.
でもソニーの言ってたプロジェクト Q とかいうリモートプレイ専用機かはまだ良さそうですよね。あれもなんかあんまり売れへんのちゃうか。なんか秋か年末ぐらいに出るみたいですけど。
2-1 after the foul ball there. This is line to left, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what?
Windows 11搭載。
Bet he does.
パソコンのことは全然わからんんですけどね。上位モデルが先行発売なんですね。
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
いや、体験イベントとかもやるんですね、これ。
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high.
でもだいぶスチームデックも買いやすくなってますけどね、今ね。こっちの方でなんか店頭で販売やってますからね。実際に触ってどんな感じか確認できるみたいですけど。この新しいのも体験できるみたいです。
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that a fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Here's Starling Marte. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
でもいろいろ出ますからね。
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
PC ゲームを携帯でやるっていうね。そういう時代になってきてるんですね。
As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground
double play.
Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 2-1.
でも PC で唯一やりたいのがやっぱJR のリアルな運転ゲームですね。あれはやってみたいね。しかも DLC でどんどん路線が増えていってるからすごい。
Liriano has his target. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. You've got to look at someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. A quick out number one.
First baseman number 40.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
ほんまに変わりましたね。
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Well, this is an important time.
選択肢がどんどん増えてきましたよね。高額なゲーミング PC もあれば、携帯でやる PC とか。
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
ほんまにもうね、がっつりやるんやったら高額なゲーミング PC で、手軽にやるんやったら携帯型 PC で。あっちでしかできんやつはもう
sharply toward the right side. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman,
Chris Bryant stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail it here 2-1.
まあでもまだスチームデックの方がまだ興味はあるっちゃあるんですけど、まだまだ先送り中ですけどね。
Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Chris Stewart will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
まあでも値段的にやっぱ10万近くしますからね。
Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Here's the first pitch to him. Boy,
Wow.
here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Oof. That's a mistaken location right here, and it could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now. And the way their starters throwing the ball so far, it may wind up being all
まあなかなか手からといって何もないわけでもないですよね。何かしらやっぱデメリットとかもあるんでしょうね。
Rex Brothers will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Number 50, Rex Brothers.
最近あれなんですよ、シーズがね、なんか夜の10時ぐらいからやろう思ったらなんかサーバー接続できんくなってるんですよ。前までできてたんですけど、最近ほんまにできんくなってますね。メニュー画面入るんですけど、ポイントが全部ゼロになったりとか、キャラが使えんかったりとか。シンさんとかケンさんは普通にできてるんですけど、ね、なぜか自分だけが接続できへんとか。違う時間帯にやったら普通にできるんですけど、ね、なんでか10時ぐらいにやるとおかしくなるっていう。
Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Soler. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Gregory Polanco digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended.
だから、Xbox でやってますけどね。そっちやとできるんですけどね。
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And Hayward will put this one away for out
いや
number
でも
2.
Xbox とプレステ一緒にできるようになってるから、まあ、あれは助かりますけどね。
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
もう普通の日本のアカウントですけどね。なんかの接続にめっちゃ時間かかるんですよね、初めの。なんでか知らないですけど。なんか混み合ってんのか、どうなんか。
High strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first.
本体再起動しても変わらんし、データ一回消してもね、それで入れ直してもなんかまだおかしいんですね。いや、朝とか昼間とか夕方やと、まあ、スッと入って、普通にできるんですけど。謎の現象ですけど。
A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch.
まあ、Xbox はゲームパスに CG が入ってるんで、そのままできるから。
And Liriano's ready. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And that misses ball 4. It's the leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Ben Zobrist will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Ready with the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good
ここ最近ですよね。この間まで普通にできてたんですけどね。多分5月中ぐらいからおかしくなってるんですね。
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Addison Russell will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Hmm. まあ、治ってくれたらいいんですけど、全くわからんですね。よいしょ。
On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. They still trail it here 3-1. Mike McDonald will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice
データ
job
消
getting
し
them
た
1,
ら
2,
治る
3
かなと
last
思っ
time
たんです
around.
けどね。
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little
それ
more
でも
difficult
治ら
here
んか
now
っ
that
た
he
っ
has
て
to
いう。
face the top 3 in the lineup.
Hit to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
今までね、プレステ4のディスクを入れてやってたんですけど、カタログに CG 入ってるから、もうそっちのダウンロード版にしてるんですけどね。あれでちょうど5版もカタログ入ってるんで、でもダウンロード版にしてるんですけど、それでもおかしい。
Will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup. That's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
そうなんですよね。
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half.
となると、なんかプレステ5の本体がなんかおかしくなってるのかわからんですけどね。
He's going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
そもそも、その夜の時間帯だけおかしくなるっていうのもなんかあれなんですけど、回線のなんかがあるのか。でも別にね、CG 以外のあれとか別に普通に配信もできるし、プレイもできるんですけどね。あいた、当てても。
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score.
普通にあっちのブレイクポイントとかはできてるんですけどね。
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And he's retired 1 away.
同じ UBI とはいえ。
So a crucial moment here and standing in, Jason Hayward. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
となるとなんか本体そのものになんかが起きてるのかもしれんすよね。まあ機械もんやから何かしらがおかしくなってきているかもしれんですね。
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Dexter Fowler comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run.
ほんまに特殊な不具合ですよね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Now an off-speed
この本体もなんやかんや2年ちょいぐらい経ってるんですけどね。確かに2021年に買ってるんですけどね。21年の確か2月か3月ぐらいに買ったと思うんですけど、まだか2年と約3ヶ月ぐらいですかね。
Present on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. One left for the Cubs, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jin-Machi come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Starling Marte, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact.
なんやかんやもう9回でしたね。
Inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Two times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
どっちにしろね、本体もいずれは買い替えとかはするつもりですけどね。
This is skied out to deep center field. Fowler going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the
多分
first
本
out.
体もなんか
Fisher Assumption comes forward
改良され
again.
て
The victim of a
変わ
double
ってく
play
ると思うん
last
です
time
けど
around.
ね。
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are two away.
なんかでも噂ではあれですよね。外付けのなんかディスクドライブ型を出すとかなんか言われてますけど。本体って今まで通常版とね、デジタル版があるんですけど。容量が確かに。本体も一本化して、で、外付けのね、ディスクドライブをやるみたいなこと言うてますけどね。よりなんか生産性を上げるとか言ってましたけど。まあ、ゲーム自体のね、容量がどんどんでかなってきてるから、まあ、いろいろやる人はね、容量問題がやっぱ影響しますよね。あんまりもう本数やらん人はね、影響はないですけど。まあ、今いろいろやっぱ、積みゲーも増えていきますからね。
Chris Bryant will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to
まあ噂ではまた5のプロを作ってるとかなんか言うてますけど。
So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this.
なかなかでも SSD がね、前に比べたらちょっと安くなってるとはいえ、まだでも結構しますからね。最近やとなんか4テラぐらいが普通になってきてますよね。めちゃくちゃ高いですけどね。まあ、4テラぐらいあれば全然いけますけどね。まあ元の本体がね650ぐらいだから、それとまあ2テラ入れてるけど。
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that goes right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, he's in this game here trying to close this thing out, but he just made his job a little more difficult here in the 9th inning. This one gets away, and that will most certainly be scored as a wild pitch.
No one out with a runner at second. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, it doesn't matter who's out there right now. He's just had no luck against anyone. And this one, it's in the sombrero. His 4th strikeout of the afternoon.
Jorge Soler stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you got runners in scoring position. No ball.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His 2nd strikeout of the ballgame. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Ben Zobrist makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no
まだでも今プレステ4プロと5は同時に買ってますけどね。
0-1 count and the pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he's going to put this away, and the Pirates will put an end to their three-game skid as this
かに。
ball game is over.
Good work here out of the bullpen, and he's into double digits now. That's his 10th save here on the season.
Hmm. このなんか縞模様の帽子変な感じですね。先発がでもこれ9回まで行きましたからね。スタミナめちゃくちゃ持ちがいいですね。最近のメジャーってスタミナすぐ減るからあんま持たないですよね。結構過去のメジャーはスタミナ持ちがいいんですね。
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings.
まさか9回途中まで投げるとは思ってなかったんですけど。
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 3-1. So long from Wrigleyville.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates.
ようやく連敗は止まりましたね。でもなんとかまだ貯金5あるんですね。2ゲーム差か。このパワーのメーターめちゃくちゃ小さいですね、これ。ディフェンスと PIT もかなり少ないですけど。こんなにひどかったんですね。結構でもこれチームによってこのメーターすごい差がありますね、これ。ドジャースでもスピードが全然ないんですね、これ。これは意外でしたね。なんかまんべんなくええんかなと思ったら。何かしらがあかんのが多いですね。ヤンキースですが、CON がえらい少ないですね。アストロズも CON だけがあかんっていう。他はもうほぼ満点ですね、これ。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりましょうかね。よいしょ。 2打席連続ホームラン。ほんま調子いいですね。さすが世界の大谷さんですね。はーい、お疲れ様でした。ほんまに、ようあんだけ常時打てますよね。ほんまに天才ですね。よいしょ。はあ、ではではでは。